Hey everybody, I am going to show you how I made wedding centerpieces just from the dollar store, and it was super cost efficient. So just stay tuned so you can see how I put these centerpieces together. Okay, so I have two things of water. They're going to be floating candles, so I have to have the water. And then I have these glass gems that I'll put on the bottom. These are tea light candles, LED. And then these are going to be the floating candles, since I don't have those yet, since Amazon is slow. And these are just regular candles. I just like candles a lot. And so you can pick any flower of your choice or whatever you want to put on the inside. And then I have rose petals that I'll put around the actual centerpiece. So I kind of messed up, but I'm going to show you what I did anyway, just so you don't do it. So I added marbles to the bottom, and I thought that it was going to work first that way, so I could put the tea light candles in the middle. Well, later on in this video, you'll see why that did not work. So don't start with that first, but I just want to show you guys how I did this so that you don't make that same mistake. So you can see I took my little glass gems out, and I thought I could put the tea light in it and let it go around that way. Obviously that didn't work, but I just had to start all over again. It was trial and error. I did it before, but I didn't do it with the tea lights in the middle. So I put the marbles in, and then I was like, okay, let me see if I can put the tea light in the middle so that when I put the water in, it doesn't float up. And I guess I didn't think about that at this point. You do want to make sure that your flowers are inside the glass gems too, so they don't float up. I thought that bigger flowers would be better, because if I have them smushed together and I put the water in, it won't move. And that actually worked with the bigger red flowers. So I'm going to get more of these and try to find some more of the bigger white flowers so that when I add the water, it doesn't move. So I took a flower out and I cut it just because it was going to be too high. And I know when I have the centerpieces, the floating candles have to be like at the brim. The fire cannot be over top of the brim. So I have to make sure of that. And then you see I added the flowers back in because I thought that it would work this way. So I put the little glass gems around the flowers so that it could hold that down, and so it doesn't move once I put the water in. Just bear with me, we're getting closer to my little mix-up, and then I'm going to show you how to remake it after I show you how I messed up. So yeah, I have these candles because Amazon is literally taking forever for me to get my floating candles. I ordered them on April the 1st, and it is now April the 21st, and they're still not here. So these are just candles from the dollar store. I cut them out of there so that I can put them in the water to see if they could float. And they actually do, but they don't last that long. So you're better off getting floating candles instead of these candles. This is just to show you guys what it would look like. All right, here we go. So I'm putting the water in, and then as I'm pouring the water in, I look at the candles and I'm like, okay, you didn't turn the candle lights on. So now I have to take everything out and put it back in after you turn it on. Mind you that these are not waterproof candles. I am testing them to see how long they will last. I only need them for 4 hours, and I started this at 4, and I'm editing this now at 8 o'clock. And it looks like they're actually done and they're still working. So, I mean, I guess these work, but you should still get the waterproof ones just to be on the safe side. So yeah, I added the water in and I didn't turn them on. However, I put everything back in, and then the candle starts to float because it's not secure in my little glass gems. Look, 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 watch, watch, watch. I was so mad. I was hurt. I'm like, okay, you had it all going on. You had it all together. And then I didn't even realize it. I keep pouring it like a freak. So from this point, I cut it out, but I had to do everything all over again. I took everything out and I made sure I smashed the tea light inside the little glass gem so that they did not move. The flowers didn't move because they were big, so that's the plus side. So make sure when you pour this water in that you have that LED candle light secure, because if not, you'll be like me and have it floating and not even realizing it while you still keep pouring the water. And now for everything to finally come together. After the mishaps, after everything that wasn't going right, it's going to come together beautifully. So it's so simple and easy. Everything was literally $1. Those 2 glasses were $1. Those actual flowers were $1. The tea light candles, I got them from Amazon. They came quicker than everything else. The candles on the sides, I got them from Walmart. And the glass centerpiece on the bottom, I actually got that from Walmart as well. But the rose petals too, you can get them from the dollar store. And everything is pretty much $1. You just have to look and find stuff. Look how stinking cute. Like, once everything comes together, I thought it would look cute like this, but then everybody that I asked, and I probably shouldn't have asked, but they said, well, you need to put more on there. You need to make it look more elegant. So this is the reason why I put rose petals on the side. So I decided to add the petals, and I might have put too many in there, but at the end you'll see how it all came together. I took more out, but in the beginning I put a lot on there because I'm extra, so I had to be extra with the petals, but it all comes together. You just do it how you want to do it. Just make it to your liking. Look at that. I'm just throwing stuff around. I'm extra, so I had to do it. So this is the outcome after everything. And after this, I'll show you the pictures that I took after. So I added less petals because, I don't have to be extra all the time. So in this instance, I made them smaller. And I think it actually looks a lot better, to be honest. But yeah, this is simple and easy to make. This only took me 19 minutes because I actually took the time to do the video. But in a reasonable amount of time, that doesn't take you that long to put together. So if you want to make centerpieces for a wedding, for a birthday, whatever you want to do, this is simple and easy, cost efficient. And yeah, now you know what to do, and I will see you in the next video.